Freuler. Zakaria. Freuler. And the counter is on. Freuler. Plays it through. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Freuler. Sam does really well to win the ball there. So what can they make of this? Sam. It's a quick ball upfield. Carries far too far and out of play. Switzerland going wide a lot more often now, Jim.
Yeah, they're looking to create space in and around that D by stretching the defence. Look out for a late arrival or two from midfield.
Chance here to counter. And that could set him on his way.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Zakaria moved on forwards. He's onto it in a flash. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Sao. And it's lofted. It's a mighty effort! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And they've got rid. That is lovely. And it's Zakaria. Sam. No goals as yet. And it's played forward. Sam. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Ball is over the line. There are a few waiting for it. That's really well manoeuvred. Ricardo Rodriguez. Freuler. Zakaria. Sam. Now it's Zakaria. Zakaria. Played out to the right. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's going to go a long way. And he welcomes it in. That's good play. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Decent chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, well... Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Out to the left it goes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's out of reach. Sal. Freuler. Vargas. Zakaria. Spread out to the left. And it's hoisted clear. That's tidy. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, this looks sharp. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Sal. Oh, such a clever touch. Cleared without complication. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbolo, shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodriguez gets over and intercepts. Sal. Zakaria. Vargas. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, nice touch. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Vargas. That's very neat. Pings it across. Moved on forwards. That is a great pick out. Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Mbolo. Vargas. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Embolo. Another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And it's played forward. Picks it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Danger averted for now. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, sweet feet. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And they've got a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. It is quite a run he's making here. Freuler. Played out to the left flank. And it's Embolo. Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Played towards the front line. It's been slipped through. Oh, it's a big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Moved on forwards. Sal. Half-time getting close now. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Vargas. Played into space out wide. And that was very necessary. And it's Zakaria. Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear. And it's played forward. Vargas. He takes a shot! Same again, same outcome. It's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. And it's Embolo. Caresses it through. Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rodriguez with the short one. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? Embolo. And the shot! And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Vargas moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this?
Switzerland, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Zakaria. Embolo. That's been drilled forward. Nice physical challenge. Clearly not happy with that. And it's played forward. Rodriguez cuts it out. Freuler. Vargas. Zakaria. Vargas. Oh, that's neat. Time to deliver. Serves up across. Corner then. Rodriguez plays it short. No way through, so back it comes. And he's there to get it away. That's a good run he's making there. Played into the middle. Clears it away. Switzerland have reclaimed it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Vargas. That has been knocked clear. Freuler. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Freuler. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away. That's really well manoeuvred. Vargas. That's a cute ball. Oh, great! He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
And it's Zakaria. Freuler. Now it's Vargas. And here's Embolo. It's Embolo!
Embolo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
really well manoeuvred, calmly anticipates. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Freuler. Quarter of an hour into the second half. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Freuler. Vargas. So who's he picking out? Hoisted in. He's there to get rid. Good take and Freuler! And it's played forward. Quality ball. Rodriguez gets across to intercept that. Vargas. Freuler. Forwards and with intent. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely bit of skill. Delivered across. Well read. And the danger is averted. And it's Zakaria. Now who's going to be first to this? A chance to play it in. Lovely feet. Nice looking ball. Oh, it's come loose. Aim forwards. And here's the chance to counter. Tries to dink it through, and he's there to clear it. And now the breakaway. And that has been clubbed away. Claimed it back swiftly. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Rodriguez cuts out the pass. And he cuts out the supply. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. Tries to get it clear. Freuler shifted upfield. Played back to the goalkeeper. Aim forwards. Now it's Mbolo. Now it's Sao. Sao. Zakaria chooses to go back. Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Freuler is offering a right smile there.
That has been knocked clear. That's a clever-looking ball. And he shoots! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And he thumps it clear. Freuler. Oh, good spread. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking here to chip it through. And the shot! He scores! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Switzerland have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Freuler. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. "75 minutes played." Turns and goes back. Very nicely done. Chance! It'll be a throw-in. It's a good-looking delivery.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Vargas. Freuler. Cross needs to be good.
Switzerland surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Moved on forwards. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ricardo Rodriguez. Vargas. He's shifting through the gears here.
Switzerland clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Some good work on the right flank here. Out for a throw. Brought them level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Freuler. Vargas. Freuler. That's good play. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, good spread. Lovely feet. Here it is, crossed in. Clears it away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Time to deliver.
Qatar really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Showing good feet. Needs a quality cross. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Qatar really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Sam. Zakaria.
Switzerland nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. Look, their supporters must be going balmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
And the finish! And a chance! Well, it's played into the area, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. It is now or never. Time is against them. Nicely intercepted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's really well manoeuvred. Sal. Ricardo Rodriguez. Vargas. And he's on a charge. Freuler. Zakaria. Sal. Zakaria. Sal. Zakaria. And here's Embolo. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game. And we're underway. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Sal has it out wide and in space. Embolo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Rodriguez with the clearance. Vargas. Ricardo Rodriguez. Rodriguez played over towards the opposite flank. Gets good distance on it. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And he's there to clear it. Some good work on the right flank here. A chance to play it in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Sam. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And that's aimed in. Gets his head on it! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Proves too strong. Lobbed in behind. No luck with that dink over the top. Freuler. Vargas. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And the finish! Goal, Switzerland! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Switzerland make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And a chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Real chance! Herring after the ball here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Qatar suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Switzerland going wide a lot more often now, Jim.
Yeah, they're looking to create space in and around that D by stretching the defence. Look out for a late arrival or two from midfield.
It's a promising position. Moved on forwards. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's a good run down the right. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. And it's played forward. Ricardo Rodriguez. Vargas. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. Freuler, he is onto this. And a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, they can break here. Clearly not happy with that. Sal. Played into space out wide. Very nicely done. Plenty waiting in the middle. Sal. Oh, it's played into the area. Can he deliver? Sal. Zakaria. Freuler. Do have a chance to counter here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Sao. And he welcomes it in. Here's a chance!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Freuler. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sao. Out to the right. Oh, it's come loose. Could move up a gear here. Ambitious ball here. And he's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Freuler. Vargas. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, such a clever touch. Played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. And it's played forward. Played out to the right. Oh, they could be caught out here. Big chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Qatar really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Ball's gone out of play. Freuler. 15 minutes till half-time. Cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. Out towards the flank. Here's a corner, good chance. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Tries a deft little ball. Qatar can try it again now. Out of play for a throw. Rodriguez getting this one clear. And the pass is intercepted. Spread out to the left. Oh, just lacked a decent finish. That's really well manoeuvred. Vargas. That has found him in acres of space. They've won a corner. Danger averted for now. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Ricardo Rodriguez. Freuler, gently done. And it's Zakaria. And here's Mbolo. Now this could be a chance. Moved on forwards. Time and again they are repelled. Sao. Lofted in. Too much distance on that. Aim forwards.
Switzerland couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Vargas. Clipped into space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rodriguez with the short one. Aimed in towards the centre. Chance to shoot! And he's there to clear it. Vargas. So what can they make of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. Vargas. Freuler. Oh, nice touch. So who's he picking out? Zakaria. Over to the left. Crosses it in here. And it's played forward. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away. Across it goes. It's really well cleared. Have it back and can go again. He's had a shot! And they can counter here. He's having a shot! And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back on the way.
Qatar can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Sal. And the shot! He scores! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Switzerland are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And back out it comes. And the shot! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Sal. Sal. Moved on forwards. And now the breakaway. Played right into his path. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's found support out wide. Defending of the desperate variety and claimed it back swiftly. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chance! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Freuler. Ricardo Rodriguez. Rodriguez forwards and with intent. Oh, good spread. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Thumps it clear. Lovely bit of skill. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. The ball goes, up he goes! And it's cut back out to him. Goal! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Qatar get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And Bolo played out to the left flank. time to deliver. Freuler. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Nicely intercepted. That's a nicely weighted pass. You get a throw in. Now that's a lovely exchange. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Sal. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? He's had a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Vargas. Sal wins the duel this time. Sal. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Played out to the right. Now it's Sal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Up towards the front line. Oh, Red, nice interception. Knocks it out wide. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vargas. Decent progress down the left. Vargas. That is lovely. Embolo. And it's played forward. Rodriguez gets across to intercept that. Vargas. Freuler. Vargas. Nicely shaped cross. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Now who's going to be first to this?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now what about this cross? And they've got a throw. Vargas. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Zakaria. That's an excellent interception. Moved on forwards. Tries a measured ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Qatar may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Has a look and plays it forward. Calmly anticipates. Ricardo Rodriguez. Bolo. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. There are a few waiting for it. Succumbs to the pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a lovely, neat pass. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's played in. Nice interception, well timed.
Qatar really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Mbolo. He's in plenty of space here. Mbolo.
Switzerland clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Hit into the middle. He can get that clear. Qatar have reclaimed it. Freuler. Vargas. Now it's Freuler. That's very neat. Shot, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And it's played forward. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Cross goes in there. And the keeper beats it away and reclaimed it in a trice.
Qatar really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Throw it. Searching pass he's played there. Plenty waiting in the middle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nice physical challenge.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Played in with purpose.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Clears it away. Gets it away. Qatar have got it back and they'll have another go. Qatar are desperately looking to get it into the box. Time running out. Freuler. And it's Mbolo. Zakaria. Sao given the lift of his goal.
Switzerland can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He's onto it in a flash. Freuler. Freuler in acres of space out wide. Vargas. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's lofted through here. This could be their final throw of the dice. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Qatar can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. So off we go then. Calmly anticipates. Freuler. Vargas. Vargas. Cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. And he's running through, shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Zakaria can get it clear. Chance for a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That's really well cleared. There will be a throw-in. Right on the edge of the box, it could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Chance, surely! It's in! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Qatar gain their reward with an early goal. And the shot! And he's there to clear it.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
And it's Mbolo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Sal. Could move up a gear here. Into the channel. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ball's gone out of play. Lets it out wide. Vargas. Ricardo Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Rodriguez tries to clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's found a way through. It's a ball! Missed by a fraction. And it's played forward. Qatar have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Spread out to the left. Vargas. The ball goes in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Sal picks it up out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. The cross. Qatar have got themselves in front very early here. Oh, nicely intercepted. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Mbolo. Thinks one through. Now it's Vargas. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
A header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Moved on forwards. Well, that's well seen too. Switzerland going wide appreciably more than they had been.
Yeah, they're just making more of the increased time on the ball there and asking some interesting questions too, whether it's bringing someone into play or drifting inside. Good movement.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's in plenty of space here. Wins the duel this time. And he's heaved it away. Out to the left it goes. Qatar leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Mbolo. Mbolo. Oh, it's played into the area. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's got away. Now it's Zakaria. Good ball, good take. Freuler. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Now it's Mbolo. Turns and goes back. Out to the right. Oh, they can break here. Freuler does really well there, strong defending. That's a super give and go. It's a loose ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Freuler, now he's off and running. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's managed to get free. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Vargas. Freuler. Mbolo looking to get on the end of this. Lovely feet. Time to deliver. Now it's Zakaria. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Can he spark a counter here? And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! Gets it away. Danger averted for now. Freuler. He's in plenty of space here. Vargas. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. And it's Zakaria.
Zakaria really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aim forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Freuler. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Sal. Can he finish? And here's Mbolo. Mbolo tries to thread one through. Now it's Sal. Here it is. Oh, smashing header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbolo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's played forward. Oh, good spread. He's in space and looking for options. Decent chance! And that has been cleared. Can he finish? Zakaria. And it's Zakaria. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Freuler. Vargas. Zakaria. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Freuler. Sal. Chooses to go back. Over to the left. Tries a shot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Moved on forwards. Mbolo. Vargas. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's gone back to the keeper. Sal. Some good work on the right flank here. Time and again they are repelled. Sal. He's in a good position. That's really well manoeuvred. Freuler. Sal. Now it's Vargas. And it's lofted through here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Sal. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Rodriguez with the clearance. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Zakaria shifted upfield. And he thumps it clear. Switzerland have reclaimed it. That's really well manoeuvred. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Qatar, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Shot at goal! It's in! Switzerland are all square! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. That has certainly made things interesting.
Really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Vargas. It's run loose here. And it's played forward. And that's aimed into the middle. Back in once more. Nice interception, well timed. Vargas. And he has been fouled there. He can get that clear. Vargas. Sal. Vargas. Oh, this is a very... He's having a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Aim forwards. Oh, great chance! That's good defending, very good defending. Here comes another cross. That is good defending. It's been repelled. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Mbolo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Freuler. Vargas. Vargas. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Deftly away. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. No way through, so back it comes. And Bolo. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Lovely bit of skill. Now this could be a chance. Mbolo gets good distance on it. Rodriguez have it back and can go again. Great defending, strong and determined. Zakaria. And here's Mbolo. That is very well defended.
really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Bolo. Played out to the right. Now it's Sao. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Ricardo Rodriguez. Sao. Embolo. Oh, red, nice interception. Freuler, done delicately. And they've got rid. He's onto it in a flash. Well timed, excellent interception. Sao on a strong run down the right. That's tidy. Firmly met. And here's Embolo. Freuler. Sao. Zakaria, who does... He's had a shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Oh, that's nice. Big chance! They've scored! And again they hit the front. How do you look back on that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Looking here to chip it through. Nice control. Freuler. Shapes to shoot! That has been knocked clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Does really well to win the ball there. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Zakaria with a definite foul there. And it's made its way to him. Rodriguez gets rid without sophistication. That has found him in acres of space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Freuler tries a deft little ball. That has been cut short. Oh, good ball! Chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Freuler chasing after it. good play. Swings it. Shot! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Rodriguez played out towards the right wing. And it's Embolo. Vargas. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Defending of the desperate variety. Keeper has taken decisive action. And the shot! Embolo. Embolo, back when it goes. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Zakaria goes for goal! That's really well cleared. Moved on forwards. Lobbed in behind. And that was very necessary. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Played into space out wide. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Switzerland really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rodriguez played over towards the opposite flank. Sao.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Sao. And it's played forward. And that was asking just too much of him. And here's Embolo. He has found the way through. Plenty to aim at here.
Switzerland really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Well read, nice interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Out to the left it goes. He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Rodriguez looks to the other side. Is onto it in a flash. He's in plenty of space here. And he's onside. That's very neat. So who's he picking out?
Qatar clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
The final 5 minutes. Qatar moments now away from seeing this one out. And it's Mbolo. Sal. Zakaria. Switzerland don't have many options and time is running out. Showing good feet. Zakaria played out to the left flank. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played into the middle. This could be their final throw of the dice. And he's there to clear it. He is just caressing the ball. And across it goes. Defending of the desperate variety.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cross goes in there. Clears it away.
Switzerland really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sal. Zakaria. Oh, good spread. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. He's through here. He has a look up. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vicious ball here. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for it. Well, we're on the way. Nicely intercepted. Vargas. And it's lofted through here. And he's onside. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Clears it away. Lovely bit of skill. Ricardo Rodriguez. Tries to get it clear. Looking to break at pace. Succumbs to the pressure. Sal. Zakaria. Zakaria, that's a delicate pass. Moved on forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? Zakaria did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Vargas.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Vargas. Sal. Freuler. Vargas. Strong running down that left flank. Freuler. Muscular approach does pay off here. Chance here to counter. Played out to the right. Played in. Gets his head on it! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Zakaria. Aim forwards. Delivered across. Chance! Didn't quite get enough on that.
And Bolo brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Oh, good spread. Cross. Rodriguez clears it away. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's cut it out. Sam.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line, very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Out to the right. Nice control. And he's got his cross in.
Qatar really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Good ball, good take. And he's having a shot! Fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. That's a throw. Cleared away. Going through the gears. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a go. Cuts out the pass. And the counter is on. Now it's Sao. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Sao. Very nicely done. And here's Mbolo. Great chance! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rodriguez forwards and with intent. And it's Zakaria. And here's Mbolo. And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Flipped into space. And that's been repelled. Freuler. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Now that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, super find.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Can he latch on to this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Freuler. This might spell danger. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vargas. And it's played forward. Can he get onto this? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played right into his path. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he cuts out the supply. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Sao. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, good spread. Now, what about this cross? He's dealt with that well. And here's the chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Zakaria, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Embolo! It's Embolo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's played forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Does well to get it back. So what can they make of this? Ball's played through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And he's there to clear it. Shot, surely! Sao. Does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Do have a chance to counter here. Good take, and is he in?
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Vargas. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And here's Embolo. He's had a shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Vargas. Oh, sweet feet. Time to deliver. Played in with purpose. He's there to get rid. And here's Embolo. Embolo! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Switzerland have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Zakaria. That's really well manoeuvred.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Sao. Now here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Sao finds himself offside. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Aim forwards. Play towards the front line. And he thumps it clear. Zakaria. He is through here. That is a brilliant interception. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Qatar.
Oh, shooting chance! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Qatar. Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Goes for the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Quality ball. That's really well manoeuvred. They get a throw in. That'll be a throw. That has been cut short. Sal. Zakaria. Aim forwards. Sal. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out to the right. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Zakaria. Freuler. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Out to the right. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Sao, gently done. That's tidy. Can he deliver? Moved on forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Sal wins the duel this time. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Zakaria does really well to win the ball there. And he's away. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Freuler. Vargas. Oh, good spread. Freuler gets into some space. Now it's chance! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Switzerland are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, that's a nice ball. We'll play through for the wide man. Freuler. 60 minutes played. Freuler. Now it's Vargas. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that could set him on his way. That was asking just too much of him. That's really well manoeuvred. Vargas. Freuler. Bolo. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Rodriguez plays it short. Freuler. Played towards the other side. Zakaria. Shapes to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
And Bolo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Aim forwards, played out wide. He's got away, flings it across. Rodriguez getting this one clear. And it's Embolo. Vargas. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Ricardo Rodriguez. Freuler. Vargas. Played out to the right. And it's played forward. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Showing good feet. A chance to play it in. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And that has been clubbed away. But it's gone back to the keeper. Sound. Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's it's a ball! There was plenty of power on that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gets good distance on it. Out to the left it goes. Freuler is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Moved on forwards. Freuler. Vargas. He's away. There he goes. Chance for a shot! That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's neat. And it's Zakaria. And here's Embolo. Embolo! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Just so calm under pressure. And he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Embolo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Switzerland find a position of real strength now. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, good touch. Shot a goal! Sound. Out to the right. Aim forwards. Rodriguez cuts it out. Vargas. Sal. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vargas. Freuler. Out towards the flank. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Up towards the front line. That's a cute ball. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Oh, great play. He can get that clear. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Shoots! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. And it's hoisted clear. And that is out of play. Oh, such a clever touch. He's in here. Clears it away. The referee's awarded a free kick. Defending was strong and firm. Sao looking to add to his goal. Calmly anticipates. Sao. Shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Qatar suffer a huge... Well, we're on the way. Takes a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Freuler. Vargas. And here's Mbolo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbolo. Vargas. Freuler. Lovely feet. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Freuler. Vargas. Vargas. Strong running down that left flank. Lovely bit of skill. Big chance! In he goes again! Goal! Switzerland! And Switzerland take the lead. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Switzerland break through nice and early. Just a chance! He hits the net! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And Bolo. Vargas. And it's Mbolo. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's very neat. Zakaria.
Yeah, Peter, just have a look at this and see how the strikers are drifting into wide positions now.
And that's tactical, is it? It's not been forced on them.
No, it's all related to the hope of creating space for midfield runners.
Freuler. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Sal. Now it's Sal. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's there to clear it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Switzerland clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
That's a good run down the left. Oh, it's come loose. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Aim forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Moved on forwards. Freuler. Now it's Freuler. Here it is, crossed in, punched away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Freuler clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Physical challenge. Vargas. And it's played forward. And that is going out for a goal kick. Spread out to the left.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Sal forwards and with intent. Gets good distance on it. Played towards the other side. Sal. Nicely shaped cross. He's having a shot! Goal! Switzerland! Into the lead once more.
Switzerland, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Switzerland get themselves into the lead. Aim forwards. That looks a cracking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Mbolo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Clearly not happy with that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a throw. Ricardo Rodriguez. Sal. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. That is a great pick out. It's a ball! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. And that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, it's played into the area. Corner given. And the keeper beats it away. Rodriguez shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Freuler, and here's Embolo. Now it's Vargas. Good play on the left-hand side here, and that's aimed into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Ricardo Rodriguez, and back to the keeper they go. Sal. An inviting looking ball that. Sal cuts out the pass. Rodriguez gets it clear. And that is out of play. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Moved on forwards. Vargas. Qatar, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Out to the left it goes. Swings in across. Defending of the desperate variety. Freuler. Over to the left. Out to the left it goes. Vargas. Now it's Embolo. So who's he picking out? That has been knocked clear. Played out wide. Played into the middle. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And he shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Rodriguez gently done. Vargas. Zakaria. Freuler. Vargas. Now it's Vargas. Now then, the balls could be danger here. And the cross cut. Oh, smashing header! Zakaria. Spread out to the left. Now here's the delivery. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he can't get it over the wall. Cleared away. And the pass is intercepted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. There is the half-time whistle.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbolo. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Now it's Vargas. Chance, surely! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Moved on forwards. Wins the duel this time. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's Mbolo. He's in a good position here. Great defending, strong and determined. Sam. Played with finesse. Oh, good take in a good area. Chance for a shot! Over to the left, and they can counter here. Decent progress down the left. Cross goes in there. Danger averted for now. Have it back and can go again. Played into space. Aimed in towards the centre. Shapes to shoot! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Zakaria does really well to win the ball there. That's the throw. Crossed in again. And it's claimed by the keeper. Freuler does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Vargas. Spread out to the left. And here's Mbolo. Now it's Vargas. Hit into the... Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Mbolo really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Sound. Zakaria forwards and with intent. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. Cross goes in there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And here's Embolo. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Zakaria. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodriguez gets over and intercepts. Sao. Can he latch on to this? Oh, can he get onto this? And the keeper has it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He is just caressing the ball. Great chance! Nice control. A chance to play it in. Could be danger here. There's the shot. He's got it all. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Sound. And here's Embolo. Embolo knocks it out wide. Tries to cross. Aim forwards. Nicely intercepted. Rodriguez, and the keeper's got it again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. Freuler. Zakaria. Sal. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Sal. Zakaria. Freuler. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a throw-in. Oh, played through for the wide man. And a chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Freuler. Freuler takes a look up. And here's Embolo. Great defending, strong and determined. Do have a chance to counter here. Succumbs to the pressure. Tries a measured ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Switzerland clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Driven forward. Proves too strong.
Qatar really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Moved on forwards, and it's gone back to the keeper. Up towards the front line.
Qatar really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Sal. Sal. Now that's well seen too. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, great play. Embolo. It's Embolo! And that would have been game, set and match.
Embolo really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. Switzerland surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Freuler.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.